good old boy down in Texas, John Little, that's his name. Heard him talk about our country, Lord, I feel just the same. He speaks his mind, trying to help mankind and the people of the USA. Yeah, oh, John Brutal, he got a lot to say. Oh yes, he does. 'Cause there's a good old boy down in Texas, Turning, Texas. And there's a blue dot family in the USA. All over there's a world. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a blue dot family.
Hey, what y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Hey. See too many smiles out there, baby. What's going on? Today is Thursday, baby. What a Thursday it is. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I'm sorry, there was a dead spider crawling on my table. Anyway, Pat Hunter was the first one to jump in, followed by Dorothy Tyndall and Randy Peterson. Whoop! Happy pig, baby. Jeff Curry's here. Let me see. The remixtress is with us. Let me see. Indictments. Indeed. Jeanette Miller's here. Gary Spring all the way up in Canada. Jeanette Miller's here. Did I say that? Gary Spring all the way up in Canada. Did I say that? Yeah, I'm a happy guy today. Jay Clayton. Steffi and I both outstanding. We're having a revision class. Indeed. Hey, I don't have a glass. Holy shit. I don't have a glass. I'll fix that. Don't worry about it. Nothing we can't handle here. Pat Hunter, Willie Carson, thank you for being here. Let me see here. Carol Lowe, Gene Prim is here. Everybody's here. Lincoln Apache Avila. There's a lot of happy people today, ain't there? Mark Perkins. Hey, speaking of Mark Perkins, I'm going to bring him up here in just a second here. Let me see. BW's here. Let me jump. We are just Jose Alejandro Garcia. Thank you for history in the making, baby. Indeed, that smart-ass squaw is with us. Deborah Douglas, let the sun shine through. Shit, everybody's here and I'm losing. I'm way down here. I got to catch up. Ginger's Chat Show, Carol Lowe, Bernadette Free, outstanding Elton Salvador, Andre Jackson, thank you for being here. That's right, Georgia. You next up, baby. Anyway, before we move on to all the exciting news, which I heard there was a little bit today, let me get to, we got mail. Oh, well, wait a minute. Marcia got mail. That sounds a whole lot better in my book. Today in our mailbox arrived a package, and it was addressed to Marcia from one of our dear Blue Dots, and it came beautifully wrapped in a package, and it came with a card that I can't read because it's personal, and it is from our own Mark Perkins, one of our Blue Dots, who sent this to my wife, and I want you to know it made me smile when I saw her tear up a little bit. And anyway, all that other mushy shit. But anyway, it's got a little sign in there, a little plaque in there. It says, shine bright like a diamond, baby. And it does. It sparkles. A little blue in there, too. And let me see. She got a cup towel, and I love it. It says, pets turn a house into a home. And I thought that was that. I love that. And she got a little teddy bear. Wait, there's more. And a violet action figure. Now, you're going to have to look closely. There's an action figure in there. Are you shitting me? Kick ass, I'm telling you. And another cup towel that says good coffee is a pleasure. Good friends are a treasure. Mark, there was something else in there. I can't seem to find it at the moment. Mark, thank you so much, my friend. You put a smile on my wife's face, and that, to me, my friend, is a treasure. So I appreciate that tremendously. And Marcia sends a great big thank you, a big thank you to you, Mark. So thank you very much. And before we get after it here, let me see. Mega Wet Willie just came in with a $5 donation and said, "Let's hear it for New York State." Indeed, baby. And Mitch Goldstein just came in with $10 and said, "Restore justice in America. We love you, Blue Dots." Mitch Goldstein, thank you very much. Let's, holy shit, let me hang on to my britches here and get my, where am I? I'm right here. Let me get my, we'll do this as gentlemen do. We will bring up our two favorite ladies before we get into any gentlemen up here. Anyway, Bernadette.
Yes, sir.
How are you today, dear?
I'm doing a hell of a lot better today.
Have you got a smile on your face?
Yeah.
Mr. Chick, how about you?
Well, I only just found out because I was busy today and couldn't keep up with anything.
Girl.
I have a really big smile on my face.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
And I have to say thank you to Missy Chick for holding things down for me.
Oh,
I second
glad
that
you're
emotion.
Feeling a little better, Bernadette.
Miss Chick knows I leaned on her like I lean on you, Bernadette. So, yes, a big thank you to her.
This is why I picked her.
There you go. She's been doing an outstanding. She's good at that fact-checking shit.
Yes, she is. She's very good.
She's sitting right there at the computer in front of her. She knows her shit.
Yep.
So, I appreciate the hell out of it. Well, let me get this one out of the way. Mega Wet Willie just came in with $5, said, "And let's not leave out Disney." That's right. Let's not leave out Disney for doing a runaround. That's right. DeSantis' hand-picked board of cronies by stripping them of most of the panel's power. Indeed. Yeah, Disney played. Oh, you want to play this game? Okay, you can have it. There you go. Oh,
Disney left a little nugget for him, didn't they?
left a little opening there. They stepped in and took it,
How
baby.
funny, huh?
Let's
How
see.
funny.
Where'd Ozzy go?
They think they so slick.
I mean, to tell you, Mitch Goldstein, thank you so much for that donation, sir. We appreciate it tremendously.
Thank you, Mitch.
Comes from the bottom of my black little heart.
And I'm telling you.
I have to say, right now, I'm not in the chat. I'm just on Discord. I'm putting together dinner, and so I need to get that in the oven so I can get back to the chat, because that's where I want to be right now.
Yeah, I imagine it.
It's flying by pretty fast.
It's going by pretty quick, like that POS.
Macaroni and cheese doesn't make itself. So.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah, I had just walked in the door, been gone most of the day, and came back in, and it's breaking news. And you know how they are. They're breaking news on everything. So I just kind of turned my head, and it said, "We have an indictment." And I went, "Oh, holy shit." Yes. You know, as much as we want to celebrate, shit's fixing to hit the fan.
It's the start, though.
Let's get it going.
John, when you sent me that text, you know what I did, because I keep one on ice.
Yes.
And I went pop that motherfucker, and I got me I'm on my, I don't know, it's the third or fourth glass of, mimosas. And so, I'm celebrating. I'm taking whatever I can get at this point. I need some happy in my life.
In my rush to get everything in here, I did not bring a glass. My glass with me. I got nothing.
Well, I'll drink one for you. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry. There's a cure for that shit. I believe this is in a glass bottle.
No.
Just take a swig out of the bottle. What the heck?
Okay.
We're celebrating.
It's my bottle. Nobody's lips touch it but mine anyway. Ooh, that's brandy.
There you go.
Mitch, how's Julie?
It's okay. We're getting packed. We're going on a little vacation.
I heard about that. Outstanding.
And I think this is a great way to start the vacation.
Traveling Goldsteins, man. Awesome.
It's gonna put us.
Goldsteins are cool, but we've had our share of troubles, but this is really excellent news. It's still. I just want you. Let's just clarify the voice of reason.
Please.
We can celebrate all we want. An indictment means that a grand jury has determined that there's sufficient evidence of a crime being committed
Yes.
for the perpetrator to be officially charged with a crime.
But
Yeah.
but Mitch,
And
listen to
Yeah.
what you're saying. This is
Yes.
history making.
Yes.
Never
It
before
is.
has a president been charged with
Okay.
a crime.
I wanna-
You know what I'm happy about? You know why I'm drinking? Because I can't wait till that
I need a
fucker gets
fucking
arrested.
glass.
And then he has a number, and he has a mugshot, and he's been fingerprinted.
I
And
wanna
that
see it all,
shit is
baby.
gonna happen.
I want to see it all. You know what? I want to put this in context a little bit. Aussie Dave, thank you for
yes.
coming in. Let me get my.
Yep.
Aussie,
No
are you
worries,
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Outstanding, brother. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm just happy that something's finally happened. I noticed all the rioting in the streets, like fuck. No one's out there helping their mate Donnie out. You watch him run for the hills because he's going to start spitting chips now, and he's going to
Oh, he
start
already
dropping
has.
everyone.
No, can't use
He's
that.
going to start dropping everyone into the firing line to take the pressure off him. People are going to run for the hills because he knows too much about too many arseholes in the GOP.
I could tell you that when the judge arraigns him, the next thing that will happen is he will be arraigned, which means he will
Yes.
be arrested.
Right?
Yeah.
You come before the judge when you are arraigned as an arrestee. You are
Yes.
arrested.
That part. That's the part I'm
Yeah.
having a great
Right?
time with, Mitch. I have to tell you.
I can't
That
wait.
part.
I can't wait. I need a glass.
I really can't. And this is, I'm telling you my predictions. Now we're going to get a little bit away from the facts. And let's talk about Mitch's prediction.
What's the
Okay.
prediction,
What will happen.
Mitch? Hey, look what
I
got.
can tell you he's already has some kind of sinister plan to rope his cult of imbeciles into committing violence on his behalf.
Yes,
Yes.
you
I
know that's
don't
going
know
to happen.
where the hammer will fall, but I
He's been
guarantee you
playing that
it
for
will.
the last week or so. You know, drumming up his minions
Yes.
and inciting them
But
to
here's
violence.
something else I could tell you. That when he is arraigned, that is the time where the judge can decide whether he can go free on bond or not. And that decision is going to be colored by what Donald Trump says in the next few days.
And you know
The judge will
he's
tell
cocked
you-
and ready to go right
The
now.
judge will-
That I can tell you
The
that
judge
if
will
he is
also be
considered
able
to be
to-
a... Sorry, Bernadette.
I was just going to say the judge will also be able to say whether or not he is under a gag order.
That is correct.
Oh,
And
like
my
you can
guess is
gag that man.
My guess is that he will be placed under a gag order. He will be disallowed, and anyone disallowed from using social media to talk about the child on his behalf. And this will be correctly framed as an effort to protect the American public from his irrational and mentally ill
From your
followers
mouth.
who will do any. Here's the problem when you have fanatics in America. It doesn't really matter what Donald Trump says or what Donald Trump does. He's already started the fire.
Yes.
He doesn't
Yeah.
care how it burns out. It's
Now
nothing
it's a
on
matter
him
of
at
just
this
put
point.
another log on the fire.
Right.
That's it. Let me catch up here
But,
real quick because I want to continue this, but I got to catch up because Mega Wet Willie came in with $5 and said, "Did you see? Yes, this is true. Did you see under the new Utah law that the Bible can be removed from schools there for being
Yes.
pornographic?"
Wouldn't
if
be there
parents
anyway, but
regress-
that's another story.
Yes, it
Absolutely.
is another story,
Absolutely.
but he's absolutely right. If you want to see some pornography, it's in there. And let me
If
thank.
you're gonna-
I got a few of
Go
them
ahead.
here. Chuckster 255, good to see you again, brother. $5 came in. To all the Blue Dots, happy Indictment Day. It should be a national holiday. Thank you, Chuckster. And Pat Hunter came in with $5 and said, "This is history making. I know it, baby. I can't wipe the smile off my husband's face. Fuck Trump." Outstanding. And Linda Taylor Gallup came in with 10. I'm sorry, I thought we saw that. Linda Gallup came in with $10 and said, "I wonder if Trump is smearing." You know he is. I wonder if Trump is smearing the ketchup yet. And I would like to say an early happy anniversary to John and Marcia. May it be a great one. Indeed. Thank you very much, Linda. Indeed, Marcia and I will celebrate 46 years together this Saturday on April Fool's Day. That's the day we got married.
Nice,
So
nice.
we will be April Fools once again.
We also have a
we're
birthday,
gonna-
John.
Yep.
We have a birthday?
We have a birthday on Facebook.
Whose
that?
birthday?
Donna Bonacorsi.
It's today is Donna's birthday.
Donna.
Oh my! Oh,
She
and
got
she
the
sent
best
me the
birthday
sweetest
present
message.
in the world today.
Yes. Well, y'all just
Lucky
pitch in
girl.
if you pitch in if you want. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday
you.
to you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
dear
birthday,
Donna.
Dear Donna.
Happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday
you.
to
And tell
you.
Fred we said hello.
Oh yeah.
So, indeed. You know, I wanted to put this in perspective with the indictment coming down on Trump and what it is,
Yeah.
and knowing that the judge has seen the evidence and said, well, we can proceed. He's gonna approve the indictment. Okay, or they voted for indictment. Okay. Knowing that,
Hang
and
on,
then
time out, John.
Huh.
The grand jury has seen the evidence.
That's right. The
not
grand,
the
not the judge. The grand
Okay.
jury.
No,
Not
not
the
the judge.
Not the. I'm going to get to that part here, Judge. You're right. The grand
right.
jury has seen it. Now, in the other cases of Jack Smith, where we have seen that Mark Meadows and the group of 8 have to testify, and that Cochran has to testify. Now, you have to think to yourself, the only way a judge is going to approve their testimony is it when that, because they do see the evidence, judge sees the evidence. Well, look at here, it's pretty damning, and you got the attorney-client privilege goes out the window, the executive privilege goes out the window. This is the type of freaking evidence that they have on his ass, and I assume it's the same kind of evidence they have on Donnie in the case with the hush money. And let's not forget, Karen McDougal came into the picture again today.
Right. Let's not forget poor Karen McDougal, yet another victim of Donald Trump.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, you knew Pecker was up
Can
there
I put
testifying about something. So let me say. Go ahead, Ozzy.
I just wanted to say that I don't know whether it's related to Trump being indicted today or tonight. Was he indicted this morning or tonight? Your time.
Has not yet been that he has been indicted was announced.
Okay, when was that? When was it announced?
It was
About an hour ago.
about
was
an
announced
hour and a half ago.
The grand jury voted. What was announced was that the grand jury voted to indict him.
Yes.
The indictment will not be announced until he is arrested and arraigned, and he finds out what the charges are. That's when all of us will find out what the charges are.
What I'm trying to get across here, and what I'm trying to connect here is, today Weiselberg, whatever you want to call him, has dumped Trump's supplied lawyers and hired his own lawyers.
Yep.
I'm wondering whether there's been some conversation and Weiselberg's wised up.
They were
and
absolutely
thought, "Fuck him."
pressuring him, Ozzy. They were absolutely pressuring him on this indictment because he's already sitting in jail.
Let me see.
Okay. And
So I think that they're relying on Weiselberg making it. Maybe they can get a felony charge out of this. I don't know. I believe it's a sealed indictment. Is that right? It's sealed?
It is sealed. They would not have indicted for a misdemeanor charge. You can trust that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I was concerned about. Alvin Bragg, a long time ago, as we all know, came along, dumped the case. It was ready to go. There was a felony case, a taxation thing, and money laundering, all that sort of crap. He dumped it and then pursued this, what was a misdemeanor at the time, that they tried to build into a felony. But I have my doubts about Bragg, because Bragg only announced, apparently, yesterday, that he was going to put this all on hiatus for 1 month.
No. You have to watch what they're saying. Yeah.
Okay,
What he announced was that the grand jury was going on hiatus in April. That is because of school schedule.
Yeah, holidays.
The holidays coming up. We have Easter coming up. We have spring break coming up, and grand juries across the country will take this time off so parents can spend time with their children.
Right, okay. So this was a backhand by Bragg because Bragg gave Trump the impression that it was going to go on hold, and Trump's out there saying, no evidence, all that sort of crap. And all of a sudden, he says, here you go, bang. I feel that he brought this.
Look at all the other signs that were going on. They were preparing the police department in New York City. They were setting up bike rails all over the place so people can't bum rush these buildings and shit like that. They had already notified the Secret Service that this was going to go down and made arrangements for him to be to surrender. Yes, to surrender. That all that shit had already taken place, okay? And yes, the grand jury is going on hiatus, but that's typical for all grand juries at this time of the year.
Yeah, you could see the media really took a job to screw that message around and really
they wanted to. They're trying to hype it.
Yeah, they misconstrued it to say that they were taking off all of April, which is just not true.
To be honest with you, Bragg could have held this indictment. He didn't have to go ahead and release this shit. He could have held it for as long as he fucking wanted to.
Could have waited until after Georgia.
There's been no reaction from the MAGA nuts. I mean, I don't think there's going to be much reaction. You may get a handful, but I don't think there's going to be much.
He's already sending out emails, and they're already donating,
he's grifting off this already.
He's already profiting off of this already.
He's going to be
after. It's just been a matter of a couple of hours. He has been posting on Truth Social in all caps all day.
I'm tired of hearing about fucking Truth Social. I look at his post, and I see 16,000 likes. Big fucking deal. I get more likes on a LinkedIn.
Hey, Mitch.
I get more likes on a LinkedIn post, and these motherfuckers just share it around and do him the favor of showing everybody in the world what he's saying. We gotta quit that.
Let me brag for just a second.
Can I make a
public
announcement?
Sure.
Like this video. If you're in here and you're enjoying this conversation and you're celebrating with the rest of us, and I'm drinking my mimosa right now,
hit that thumbs up.
Hit that button down
right now. Let's go ahead and hit the thumbs up, y'all.
I got a big smile on my face. I did a video the other day, and I was pretty pissed. It was Monday, right after we heard about the shooting in Nashville. And on TikTok alone, that video is now at over 800,000 views. We picked up over 32,000 followers in one night. So,
you know what that means, John? You know what that means? It means that people want to see pushback from the left. They want to see some pushback.
Right.
You push back with that video, and people liked it. Now, if some of the left-hand politicians can do a little bit of that, not all of it. I mean, the only ones that I think
could do it with a little more
your democracy
maybe
is
a little
Eric
more
Swallow, Hakeem Jeffries, and Jamie Raskin. So Swallow, Jeffries, and Raskin are the three guys that are really holding their feet to the fire, but we need more.
Yeah, we need more of them like that. Let me get this in real quick. Stacy Hunt just came in with a $5 donation. No, she's not. 7 minutes ago, she came in with a $5 donation and said, MAGA tears. I love them. I know the temperature around my house went up a little bit. I don't know what it was. About an hour and a half ago, all of a sudden the temperature around here kind of went up a little bit. I can't understand what it was.
Smells like a sick burn to me.
Yeah, that's what it is, baby. I'm tickled. I got a smile on my face. And
I just give a shout out to Jill Biden. Jill Biden, well done, love. You done something that the bitch before you never done. She attended the Virgil for the shooting. She has shown so much heart and soul.
Melania did manage to wear clothing that showed the world that she didn't care.
Oh, I didn't see Melania. What was she wearing, pray tell? I saw Jill.
Yeah, well, she had that jacket a long time ago. That had on the back of it, the writing. Something about whatever. Mitch, do you remember, Mitch, what it said?
Yes,
it said
said she didn't care or something like that. Yeah.
I really don't care.
Yeah. Do
I
you?
really don't care. Do you?
Yeah, do you?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what it
something
was.
like that.
Do you?
That's what she was wearing. Well,
Yep.
there you go. In a nutshell, no. The answer is no. She doesn't
That's
give
And
a
let's
shit.
not forget where she was going that day. She was going to visit the children down on the border being
Oh, what?
housed in.
Well, isn't that a wonderful
Yeah,
that's
fucking
right.
message?
Husband.
She could
Everybody
stick.
remembers now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
boy, howdy shit. Let me
I
thank
remember.
Mame Ricks, who just came in with a $10 donation. Mame, thank you very much. Mame? I hope I'm saying
Mamie?
that right. I'm notorious for
Mamie.
mispronouncing
It's-
shit, darling.
It is Mamie.
It is Mamie.
Not
There's an E on the end.
Mame.
Mom.
The next one to go down is got to be Jim Jordan. Did you see Eric Swallow destroy him in
Yes.
Congress? Not
Yes.
Congress. The committee that Jim Jordan's heading up. He's not even qualified to do so. A judicial committee being
Yeah.
chaired by a person not even legal. He's just a dumb fuck that allows sex crimes to
does
go
not
on.
hold a law degree. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, he's about the
And
worst
does not-
qualified person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all political. You know that's why Jim's there.
Yes.
Jack it off, Jim, baby.
Yeah,
He's there to
and
scream.
he doesn't even comply by the law and answer subpoenas. I mean,
Well,
here
he
he is saying,
He never has. He never has.
but he's saying, oh, we're here to make sure people comply with the law and all that sort of crap. And Swalwell said, well, let's put this thing up behind me. How many days? 272 days since you fucking refused to attend
Received
your
a-
subpoena. He done a beautiful job.
He did a marvelous
He
job.
tried to cut
and,
off.
and the guy is brilliant.
He tried to cut off
Well,
a lady,
brilliant.
congresswoman, and she let him have it. So I heard that little part, and
I didn't see that one.
yeah, he tried to overtalk her, and she wasn't gonna have no part of it.
I know. At least the
who
Heineken
was
told
the-
Trump that, don't worry, we'll tell you everything that's going on, or I'll tell you everything that's going on, and don't worry about Alvin Bragg, we'll take care of him. That's what she
Forgive
told
me for
Trump.
not knowing myself, but I can't remember his name. Who was the black congressman that was in the hall outside the chamber today screaming? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, about the gun law.
Jamal,
About the gun.
he's from New York, and I'm trying to think of what his last name is, but his first name is Jamal, and his last name escapes me. I'm sorry.
This is what you need.
What was he
This
screaming?
is what the activity.
Oh, he was all over the gun issue, baby. And then some
Yes,
Republican
be-
came up there
because-
talking about we need to give teachers guns. Oh yeah, that's the fucking answer right there.
Because
Yeah, lock the kids up.
the congressperson from New York used to be a school,
school teacher.
principal.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes,
How about Jamal Bowman?
Jamal Bowman.
that's him.
That's his name.
That's him.
Thank you, Michael Johnson.
Sorry.
Thank you very
Good
much.
on him.
Jamal Bowman. He's
Yeah.
from New York.
He wasn't gonna have none of it. He was gonna
Brother.
let his
He's a
speech be
brother.
heard.
And was a school principal, and he said, "It is my children that are getting shot." You know, they had a rally in Tennessee today at the Capitol, and protesting their representative government for not doing shit. Okay, and I swear to God, people, this is what we need to do. We need to protest these people who refuse to do shit. And if they continue to refuse to do shit, we got to 2024 and vote their asses out.
I want to read this real
This
quick.
is
A comment.
the only way that it's going to change.
A comment in the chat just read the remixtress. So Republicans don't trust teachers enough to let them talk about race, sexual orientation, gender, menstrual cycles, or slavery, but they trust them enough to carry a gun.
Carry a gun.
Yeah, carry a gun. What could go wrong?
What are they going to start doing here, John? I mean, are they saying, the Republicans saying, well, look, let's just fortify our schools so our kids go to jail every day
Okay,
to
here's
learn.
the deal. Here's the deal.
Rather-
What they
rather
need to
than
do,
protect the kids.
all they need to do, Ozzy, is put a guard at every entrance of the school. Now, you have to realize that guard be outside the door. So, these people are carrying AR-15s. That's a shot from a long way, so you got to protect them. So I suggest that we put sandbags up around there, a little sandbag, bunker-like thing, so you can,
Bunkers.
hey, and then to
Bunkers.
protect us from that, we need to put a tower up in each corner with a fence. And we put guys up there with high-power rifles up there and barbed wire around. Yeah,
Yep.
why don't we just build
Yep.
a fucking prison? We have them. Hell, we'll just turn them into schools.
Why don't we
I got
just
a
send
better
kids to
idea.
school on Rikers Island?
Yeah.
Because that's what Rikers
Correct.
Island is like.
You read my mind, Mitch. Exactly what I was going to
That's
say.
what it is.
Why not just cut the middleman out and send them off to the jails every day? Because you've got security there already.
Right.
Save a
Dave.
few bucks, GOP.
Dave, are there
You know,
any
this-
shitty? Are there any shitty prisons in Australia? Like notoriously shitty prisons?
No, there's not really, Mitch. No.
No,
No.
old
Well,
ones
isn't
that are
that
just
nice to
set up.
know, though?
No, we've
Rikers
they're pretty
Island-
well
We
marked
can
on
give
it.
you a list in this
that one,
country,
Mitch.
Dave.
We take the cake on that one.
Yeah, we take the cake on a lot of shit. And school
No, I
shootings
think
is one of
Russia
them.
takes the cake on that one.
Well, they might.
Well, hey, we're running neck and neck. Hey,
Yeah, we're trying to
You
get
know
there.
what, guys?
Has Russia
This
indicted Putin yet?
No, it starts at the
Okay.
schools. What are you going to do next? Are you going to fortify the churches? Are you
Yes.
going to fortify the shopping malls?
Well-
Are you going to fortify everything?
Yep.
The social clubs,
Yep.
the pubs, the clubs?
Yep,
They
all of it.
call
You can
for
have
all of it, Dave.
protecting the
All of
schools,
it.
But if you watch the video on this last shooting, the chick walked up to the door and shot the door and then went underneath the bar. She walked right in.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you have a glass door on buildings. You can't fortify every building in America with a glass
If
door.
we start thinking about fortifying the schools to protect them, then we're going down the wrong freaking road.
Yes,
We've given
we are,
up hope.
John.
We're
Thank you,
just
Rising.
admitted that, oh, well, it's going to happen. We might as well prepare for it every day at every school in America. Is that,
Correct.
that's bullshit. We can do
Well,
better.
you know something? You know something, John? I do prepare for it. And I talk to my grandson
darling.
about
Good.
where are you going to go
Yeah,
if some
make a plan
shit
in your
should
head.
start at your school. Have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Make a plan every time you walk into your classroom. Where are you going to go to get out of the way? Because I know the layout of his school. It's wide fucking open.
Yeah.
And it would take
That makes
minutes.
you feel good, huh?
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it does. I have to have this conversation with a 13-year
Yeah,
old.
that's sad. That is sad. Because most of us can
I've got an
remember when
idea.
this was not a thing in our country. School shootings
Well,
were not a thing.
You know what? And I was telling my son last night when I was going to school, we had alarms for nuclear bombs and earthquakes and shit like that. And you think of climbing underneath your desk, how that's going to protect you from the ceiling falling down in an earthquake or a nuclear bomb. Yeah, no, I wanted to go home during the nuclear bomb things. When we would duck underneath the desk as if that was going to save our fucking lives.
Don't
Yeah,
It's
not against the
retarded,
cannon.
man. It's retarded now.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Jesus Christ. And what these children go through on a daily basis, and several times a year they go through these active shooter drills in their classrooms and shit. That's traumatizing to them to even think
Exactly.
that somebody could walk into their
Exactly.
school and start shooting.
We used to have fire drills, not gun drills, or not
Thank you.
danger drills.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, fire drills were the thing. Hey, let me
And
send
do you
that
know
in.
what the only
This is
effective
what-
thing has been?
What?
Is a quick response. Period.
Quick response.
A quick response, and
Like
that's
the
what they
15
had.
minutes that it took to get into this school, not 77 minutes waiting to say.
Every time
"Oh,
you see
well,
this reaction,
here's
they're
the
comparing it to
AR-14, I don't want
Uvalde.
to run in there.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
they should. Because Uvalde still
I heard
is
a
one that needs to be
question
held
today.
up as the
I heard a
worst
question
response in
today.
history.
How
Hey.
many kids have to die
Yeah.
in one incident for these fuckers to change their minds
There's
about
not a big enough
changing
number.
these laws?
That's
Is
what
it
I said the other
100?
day. You could
Is
stack them up from
it-
here to Washington, D.C.
doesn't-
It's not going to change their fucking mind.
Because 3 kids being shot in a school is not enough.
It's not. They'll have more,
not
too.
enough.
Not even a
And
matter.
more
It's
is
not
coming.
even a matter. It's not even a matter of enough. It just doesn't matter to
If
these
it was
people.
one,
No.
They just think, and I don't know why they think this, that they need to have guns to survive. That they need
Well,
to
you know
have.
what?
And what is this?
Here-
Are they saying they need to arm themselves against our government?
yes, that's exactly what they're saying.
Well, then
No,
they're
we-
going to need a
we
few
need-
more guns.
We need
Yeah,
to
they
arm
are.
ourselves from all the mental health people that our government is causing because of the stress that they're putting on the people of this fucking country, telling them lies all the goddamn time.
The fact.
Hey, let me toss a quick thank you out to Old Bat with 2 cats who just came in with 4 minutes ago came in with a $20 donation and said, "When the shit hits the fan, I hope the Gophers are wearing hazmat suits." Fuck Trump.
Thank you.
Indeed.
I don't know
Thank
what
you
that
very
means,
much.
but it's
And
funny.
I'll drink
Old
to
Bat
that.
with 2 cats. And then on a note, I saw in the chat that Carol Lowe's husband was just diagnosed with throat cancer, and it's real bad. So Carol Lowe, baby,
sorry.
our hearts go out to
Sorry.
you. We're so sorry to hear that kind of information. This family is big and it's got a big heart, baby, and I know every one of them are sending their best to you. So
Healing blessings to you and
Can
your
I
family, Carol.
can I make a sensible suggestion here? If these bastards want to carry their guns, well, let's take Texas for example.
yeah, let's take
They want to carry their
You
guns.
can take Texas.
Yeah,
thanks.
they want to carry their guns and have the right to have their gun in their pocket all the time and shoot who they want if they have to. Let's put it this way: your motor car and any machinery and any industrial equipment,
It's a weapon.
even fucking some vending machines, they are inspected annually and given a sticker of approval that they are safe. Well, then you should have a police department walking around with the authority to be able to walk up to any citizen and say, "Are you carrying? Yes, give me your gun. I want to inspect it for safety, cleanliness, trigger guard, whatever." Meaning you cannot have the gun unless it's annually inspected, and you are annually inspected to be
You know,
able to.
Never-
Ozzy, I want to do what
Yeah.
Australia did. I want to do what New Zealand did.
Oh,
If we
yeah,
don't have to
that's the
have a
ultimate.
fucking law, all we need is
But it's
approval
not
for
gonna
the
happen,
money to
John.
start a gun buyback. And don't make it a
It's not
cheap
going to
one.
happen.
Fire is what we need. A big fucking fire.
Exactly. What do we?
You need a whole
There
lot
is
of
nothing
GOP
that
members.
is in our way to
Burn
do
this
that.
shit down.
Let me get
Burn
this
it
out.
down.
Let me get this out. You need a whole pile of GOP members to have their children slaughtered in a school, and let's see what happens then. But I do not actually think that a MAGA or a GOP has lost, or if they have, they're sick, have lost a child at a school shooting.
First off, a lot of MAGA men are incels, so they're not reproducing.
Good. We're glad for
That's
that.
safe.
The
Yeah.
felony on
I
the
mean,
indictment is a felony on. Somebody in the chat. I just seen a question about the charges. The charge. We haven't seen the indictment yet, but I imagine it is, and because is lying on his financial disclosures in the presidential financial disclosures when he ran for president. That's a felony. Can't do that.
What, so
That's Bed rap.
this is a felony charge? You saying he's going to be hit with a felony
I think
indictment?
he's going to be hit with a felony. They're not going to do this with a misdemeanor. They're not going to come out with an indictment for a misdemeanor.
That's what I would have thought.
This is going to
Big
be a
risk for
felony
misdemeanor.
charge. Yes, because he tried to hide it. And now they have the Karen McDougal,
Yours aren't
and you know that's why
grand-
David Pecker was in up there testifying.
Yeah, grand
That's
juries are
right.
not convened for misdemeanors.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. No, we're
No.
not.
Not
This is
convenient.
not going to be a misdemeanor.
This
is
will
going to
start
be
the ball.
a
Do
felony.
you think?
Well,
Do you think
And
this will
don't be
start
This-
the ball rolling?
I like to think
Don't-
that this is
don't
the
be
test
surprised
case
if
that's
it's
going to
more
set
than
off
one count.
all the booby traps of, oh, we can't indict a president. Oh, yes, we can.
Well,
So
we
let's get
can
all those
now.
challenges out of the way, baby. Let's do it. Because
We
I
can
think
now.
they're on solid ground, baby.
The judicial system has bit the bullet and set precedents that presidents cannot be criminals. So you know the pain is over now. It's all downhill, and I think maybe more DAs will be moving much quicker with their cases. No one wanted to be the first. That was it. No one wanted to be
Okay,
the
well,
first.
we've
But
got broke
fact
the
that
ice
he-
now, so come on, Fannie Mae. Down in
Yeah.
Georgia. Let's
Yeah.
go, baby. You know, let's get it. Well, let's all cook it. Let's get him where he don't know what direction to turn it. We're still a little while from Jack Smith yet, though. We're still a little while from
Yeah,
that.
what's going on there, guys? I mean, that's taken a while,
Well,
guys. What's
again,
going on?
I'm pointing to the fact that the judge has ordered Mark Meadows et al., all that crowd, that they have to testify. And again, I'm saying if a judge is going to make you testify and you have to give up executive privilege, the evidence that judge has seen must be pretty powerful.
Mike Pence is one of them, isn't he? Mike Pence has to
Mike
Mike
Pence
Pence.
now has to testify.
Mark Meadows. But let's not forget, Mark Meadows made a deal. Okay?
Yes, That's
So did
correct.
Trump.
And
Yeah.
so,
So did,
you know, I was just responding to somebody in the YouTube chat about David Pecker. David Pecker made a deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you won't see charges come against these people because they made
No.
deals to give up
To testify.
testimony.
They agreed to testify in lieu of immunity. You know, don't
Yep.
Did you
charge me a
see
crime
Trump
if I come in
saying-
here and tell you what happened. So
you
that's
see
Yeah.
Trump saying to the IRS, "What are you doing? We had a deal, or didn't we have a deal?" And you know what that deal was?
you
That
know,
they would
please
leave
let
Trump.
this
They
man
would leave
keep
Trump
talking.
alone.
Please let him keep
Please-
talking. Because the more he runs his mouth, the more he could talk himself into some more charges.
here.
Catch
I'll
another
give you a
motherfucker.
Hang
quote
on.
from Donnie right now.
Okay.
Donnie said it.
Okay,
Donnie
let me
said,
finish. Let me finish.
Ah.
Let me finish this.
"Go ahead."
The IRS apparently are pissed off because they are now aggravated that they realise that Trump has lied and you know bullshitted to them and paid more tax in China than he did in America. The deal was apparently that Donnie had was, you leave me alone and I'll give you names, and that's apparently the deal he had. Meaning, go after my political enemies, I'll give the information, but leave me alone. This is what is being reported in the Midas touch. Now, the Midas, I think, pretty obvious, but they're saying the deal Trumpy had, IRS, leave him alone, and he will support them with illegals. So there you go. He backstabbed his own fucking people.
Is that new? Is that surprising to anybody?
It's
Trump-
shocking.
Trump will
It's
throw
shocking.
anybody under the bus if he thinks it's going to save his ass.
Do you
He
think he's
doesn't
going to
care.
throw more people on the bus now? I think he's going
I
to throw a
don't
lot
think
of people under the bus.
I
right
think
now.
he's the one that has to worry about getting thrown under the bus. He keeps, turning.
That fucker would throw his own kids
Yes,
under the bus.
yes.
He threw his wife down some goddamn stairs, okay? He'd throw anybody under the bus.
He doesn't
He don't
give a
give a
shit.
shit.
He is a disgusting,
As
unethical
long as he
piece of
stays his
shit.
fat ass.
You know,
Fucking white nationalist Christians, mate. White nationalist Christians, and that's the problem.
He
They've been
likes to
trying to destroy
identify
America
with
for
them.
years.
you know,
Yeah,
they,
you know what? And it's also good to see Dominion go down. Fox News go down in this Dominion case, and they haven't even started that trial
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
And
And they've had
Murdoch-
another-
Look at all the
So,
entertainment
he
coming
must
your way.
testify. He
Hey,
must
hey, Fox has
testify.
got another charge. They've been hit with a second charge last week. A charge of an ex-employee who was told to shut up and say this, blah, 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 whatever it was, some other
Oh, she was a
and
fact
she's
checker
come out.
for Fox.
She was a producer.
A
She
producer,
was
yes.
a producer. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was getting on, they were getting on to somebody about the fact checking. Hey, don't you're fact checking making us look bad over here.
Yes.
To
now she's
paraphrase
got a
what they
case
were
against
talking
them.
about. Yes,
And she's
I
out there
can't wait for
saying the
Dominion to.
executives told me to lie. The executives told me
Yes.
not to say, I don't remember, I don't remember, I don't recall.
Yep. And Rupert Murdoch tried to get his attorneys to say, oh, well, he can't come and testify because he's too old for this, that, and the other. And the judge said, the motherfucker's getting married for the 5th time. He's about to plan a honeymoon vacation. He
He
can
can
bring his
handle a
ass
honeymoon. He can get his
from
ass
New
in.
York to Delaware. He could go. Yeah, so that didn't work.
I want to
I
remind
love
everybody we have a lot of people down in the audience in our Discord channel. So if anybody wants to join the conversation down there, just feel free to raise your hand, and we'll pull you right in here. And on that note, let me thank Michael Johnson, who just came in with $5 and said, Merry Arrestmas, 34 counts against Donnie. Alvin Bragg isn't playing. Fuck Trump, I believe a beer and Bud Thursday. I ain't got a class. Thank
I
you,
got
Michael
you,
Johnson.
I got you, John. I got you. Just say you need a drink. I'll take it for you.
Take a drink, but I got a bottle here. I just look like wow, you're getting bad, John. You're drinking from a. Oh man, this is good brandy though. It's still got the little wrapper thing on there. Get that away from that.
I don't like to speculate
But go ahead.
because
Please
I don't
do,
know what's
please
gonna
do.
I don't know what's gonna happen any more than anybody else. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. We don't know. But I can tell you this:
Nah.
there's almost nothing
Nothing.
to stop
Nothing.
the judge who arraigns Trump from remanding him to custody. There is nothing that can stop that
No.
because the indictment is legitimate.
It's sealed
So
already.
he can bark all he wants to about appeal this and appeal that. The only
He
way they
still
can
has to-
string it,
yeah.
it's that judge's discretion
Well, right now, what he
as
has
to
to
whether
do,
he's released.
what he has to do just to get in front of that judge
Yeah,
is go and get fingerprinted and mugshotted and get
Correct.
a ID number from the state of New York.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're out, you adapt, you overcome, you move forward. So I am trying to
That
clean
part.
up on some
Do you
stuff.
think?
So,
Do you think
okay.
the trial will be televised?
I don't
No.
know. I think I was going to say
That's a
there's
good
another
question.
whole angle here. Okay,
We
If
got a
you
long
remember-
way before we even get to a trial.
if you remember, Trump deliberately left as a resident of New York and
Yep.
became a resident of Florida.
Yes.
Yep.
And there was
Yep,
great
yep.
speculation as to why that was. So it is possible, because factoring in Trump's irrationality and desperation, that he may
Yes.
fight extradition.
Yep.
That will be an interesting case.
Well,
Yeah.
the only way
Yeah.
that he could fight extradition is his DeSantis allows that to happen.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Let's
Now I
have
have
a
a
laugh,
proper
guys.
vessel
Let's
for
have a
my liquid
giggle.
refreshment here. So
Let's have a laugh. Did you see
cheers, baby.
the interaction on Twitter between a few Trump supporters
That's good.
and Stormy Daniels?
No, I did
like Trump would.
not. This just happened.
One Twitter said, yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
One person said to Stormy Daniels, Trump wouldn't touch you
right,
with a
Carol.
10-foot pole. She came back with, no, he didn't. It was 3-inch. Yep.
Whacked his
Yep.
pee-pee with a hammer. Boom. How you like that shit?
Ooh.
Hey, let me thank Keith Thompson, who just came in with $5 and said the right-wing nut jobs have their weapons. I keep mine because of them.
He's
Right there
If you
with
go,
you,
if you
brother.
go to Midas Touch and look up the Stormy Daniels tweets, there's about 5 where she copped. One guy called her horse face and something. She had the best comebacks in the world that embarrassed Trump. The more that they attacked her, the more Trump looked stupid and embarrassed. His penis, 3 inches, 3 or 4 times that was brought up in tweets. So,
Oh, okay.
All right, let's don't be rude. Let's welcome a couple more guests into the room. Angel, are you with us?
all right. It's Angie.
Angie, I gotta get
He's been
glasses.
saying Angel for a week and she hasn't corrected him.
Wait a minute.
But
No.
that's okay because Angie, he does.
Oh, it does say
glasses,
Angie.
but
I just
do.
got up close right now to it. Are you shitting me? God
It would look
knows
like
I gotta
Angel
get
if you don't wear
glasses.
glasses. Okay.
Man, Angie, are you there? I wouldn't talk to me if I was you anyway.
We can't hear you, Angie. I don't know what's wrong.
How
but you're
about
not
Blue Dot
letting-
Hank? I know who that guy is.
We know who Blue Dot Hank is.
Hank, how you doing? Oh no,
Uh-oh, Hank's having... Oh,
I can't hear Angie or Hank.
okay, you
can't
guys are going
either.
to have to go back down and try
Okay.
again.
Okay, I'm gonna send both of you. Well, there went Hank. I'm gonna send Angie. Angel. I'm gonna say, damn.
I thought it was Angel
Angie.
too, man.
Did you? Well, thank you. Thank you
Yes,
for
I
throwing me
did.
a rope. John's not the only
I
one.
wonder if Trump and DeSantis' little war is going to get very distracted to the GOP because Trump is really attacking DeSantis, and now DeSantis is kicking back hard. I mean, DeSantis is dropping little hints about Trump affairs.
Well,
I mean,
there's going to be the
this
fight
could get
between
ugly.
those two. You know, that's
Testing.
Ron, testing. Hank, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, Hank. How have you been?
Europe is back.
Hank, all the way from the Netherlands. I want to thank you for coming in, brother.
How have you all been?
We have been fine, my
There's
friend.
that voice.
We have been fine, as a
Yeah.
matter of fact. Having a pretty good day today.
Yeah,
a good
I
day.
just read the news. It was hilarious. I'm looking forward to the case. But of course, we also have to celebrate that Mrs. Vagina Candle has won.
Yes,
The Gwyneth Paltrow case was hilarious. I saw this
Oh.
this optometrist.
I
He
didn't
was
see
like
the
a
end of it. I'm just
money-hungry
glad it's
wolf.
over. Just
Yeah,
please,
it's
please go away.
ridiculous that people spend money on that.
It's,
But
you
yeah,
know.
Trump may fall down. Let's hope so. And he might get indicted for even more. But I still want to see the tapes. The tapes have not been released yet.
Well, we'll see. Well, I'm sure it will be. Angie, are you with
Oh.
us?
I am.
There you
I
go. Why
am.
did you let me go this whole time saying Angel?
That's okay. That's okay. He's my full name is Angela, so some people call me Angel, and I go by
Yeah.
Angie. It doesn't matter.
I
But
presume you are an angel, though, aren't you?
I am.
I
you
knew
know
it.
it.
I knew it. See, I can tell
You
by
know it.
personality, man. See?
But me and Leo, he's another one of your family members. He had an altercation with one of my Facebook friends today. I'm going to talk to him later because, oh Lord,
that our
have
Leo?
mercy. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bigger
Okay.
Leo?
yeah.
the
I
big
had a
Leo.
guy that, because we had that shooting here, and
Right.
Yes.
I've just been angry. I mean, I
I
just
would
can't
imagine.
shake it.
I-
I can't
Yeah.
shake it. And
I
so
don't live in that
anyway,
time when I was furious. As
Yeah,
people were
and-
telling me, John, you're spitting. Yeah, I was
Oh,
spitting.
right. So anyway, little Jeremy come in on one of my posts. What isms? What ism? What about these?
Yeah, what about
the,
ism?
And I'm like, just don't,
Yeah.
I said, Jeremy, I said, you ain't gonna like it. I said, you're gonna end up deleting me because I'm not gonna pull back when it comes to these little kids.
Yeah.
And so anyway,
You
I
gotta draw
kind
the
of tried
line
to
somewhere,
ignore
though.
him, but apparently he went after Leo too. So I'm gonna have to talk to him later and see what's going on because Leo said something about he had to block him or something. So anyway, it's just one of those days. But I missed the news. So is Trump going to jail or something? Y'all fill me in.
Well,
'Cause I missed it.
we just know
Not
that
quite.
there is an
Not so
indictment.
fast.
The indictment hasn't
Not
been
so
served
fast.
yet. It hasn't been processed, but it has leaked that he has indeed been indicted by the New York grand jury investigating the hush money payoff bookkeeping
Yeah.
error that he made. Uh,
You
so,
okay?
so-
Okay. Well, I know it's not going to happen, but a girl can dream. I want them to just yank him up, drag him out,
oh,
bump
baby.
his head on the car door a few times, and
Yeah.
then just.
I would
what I'm
love to
saying?
see that, but unfortunately, he would love that also. That's the problem with that. He would love it if they
Right.
roughed him up. Oh, it would be just out there on his Truth Social
Yeah,
and all
well-
over the news.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah,
he wanted to.
as
he
much
wants
as
the
I'd
perp
like to
walk
see
and all
him.
the rest of that.
Yeah.
But I don't
Let
think
me-
that we're going to get a perp walk, mainly
No.
because it would
We're-
be too dangerous, not only for him but for everybody else who is around him. Because
Mhm.
I
stupid
think that
people.
the worst is
But,
he's going to try to make
And
a
what he would
statement
do with
after
the video of
after
it,
the
yeah.
hearing. He's going to want to come
Yes,
out on
he's
them
gonna
steps.
come out and do a Roger Stone.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep, that's
And
where
at
it
that
is.
point, he's on his own. Okay.
But they're going to have
Good
plenty of
now.
crowd
Because if-
control.
Let's not forget where he has to do that at, and they don't like him.
Yeah. Yeah, let's remember he's not in friendly territory in New York.
No.
As a matter of fact, when they
No.
thought he was going to get arrested on Tuesday that time, not that many
Yeah,
people
it's
showed
not
up.
Mar-a-Lago,
They were all
okay?
down at
It's not.
Mar-a-Lago driving around with their big trucks and flags and stuff.
Oh,
Oh, look, there's
No.
Carolyn and John Matt Jesco, which will give me a good reason to stop and pause momentarily because I have to go over here and look because my buttons are broke again. John's buttons are broke again. Damn it. Anyway, if I hit the right button. Oh, well, that's the letters. And I went to my box today, and there was nothing in my box today. So if you want to put something in the box, there's our address, Post Office Box 260044, Corpus Christi, Texas, 78426. So drop us a line. This is the one I wanted to hit. There we go, baby. We are solidified up. I'm on the verge of hitting the button and making my reservations. We are going to be at one of two hotels yet. I don't know which Travis is going to. I think we're going to be at the La Quinta on West Cesar Chavez Boulevard in San Antonio, or we're going to be at the Wyndham Hotel on the Riverwalk. I don't know which one yet, but as soon as we find out, I'm going to put the word out. But I know we already have people staying at the La Quinta on West Chavez. So if you're thinking about coming, start making them plans now and get ready because it's starting to look like it's going to be a thing. I love having.
How
All
many
right,
you going,
cool.
John? How many you got going?
Right now on my fingers I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10, 13. Right now that I know.
Okay.
So it's looking good. You know, we every time we do this we have a grand time. You know, the
Right
Riverwalk
on.
is a fantastic atmosphere. And who doesn't like to go to the Mikado?
And Mitch is buying puffy tacos.
Mitch is buying puffy tacos. Don't worry, we'll send him a bill. I wish he was going to be there. We're thinking about another one when Mitch and Julie come down, maybe in November or so, whatever day they can. You know, if they come by anywhere close, I'm going to see them. So.
Maybe we should have a Thanksgiving one, a Thanksgiving get together.
We should, because evidently
In
we
Australia.
might have a lot to be thankful for right now. Anyway, today.
Next meeting will be in Australia.
Who's going to be in? Next week you're going to be in Australia, Dave?
No, that
the
was
next
Kenny.
week I'm
The
be.
next Blue Dot meeting will be in Australia.
Oh, the next.
would be
There you go.
fun.
I would in a heartbeat, brother. I've been dreaming of going to that
Yeah.
country all my life. Who
Oh,
hasn't
you can
dreamed
fly
about going
here
to
now.
Australia? Go down under.
You can fly it here from America now for around about $9.99 return.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming. That's why. See, I can only afford halfway,
That
so
part.
you know, I get there and I wouldn't be able to come back, man. So
We'll do it in stages.
do it in stages.
First time go halfway, the next time go all the way.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. I would, I
that
can't
was
think
fine and
anybody would
sandy.
not like to come down and visit you, Ozzy. I don't know
Well,
of
I would-
anybody
I would
that
love
would want
to-
to go down under.
On a
I'd
more
love to visit
serious
America,
note,
but you know,
I have.
Yes, Hank.
Well, first let me extend my condolences to all people who were shocked and horrified by yet another school shooting.
Yes.
But I have a small question. I have watched the video of the taking out of the person, and I've seen it about 5 times. I've even seen it on slow motion, and I do not understand a lot about American law enforcement except that they love to empty their clips. But I saw this person standing and at the window shooting outside, and she was shot in the back by the first officer with an assault rifle. She immediately fell over backwards, and then the other two go in, and one starts shouting, "Throw away the gun!" While she couldn't, of course, because she was already deadly hit. And then this other cop that comes in empties his clip in the body that's laying on her back with the knees completely bent like dead people lay on the floor. So she was already dying. And I'm wondering, is that normal? Is it a normal manner for American cops not to arrest a person or to get check whether remove the weapons, check whether there is still life, call an ambulance? But is it normal to empty your clip into somebody who's already down?
In this country, sadly,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
Because
say
I found it
that
quite
is standing
shocking.
operating procedure, but
No.
I
found
don't
it
think
quite
they're
shocking.
trained to do that.
no.
Can I say something on this?
Yes.
Hank, in America, cops have this thing called it's the immunity that they have for killing a person. And all they have to do is go in front of a judge and say they feared for their life. Now, if that person is holding
Or their
a weapon,
partner's life.
or their partner's life,
Yeah.
that's all they
Plausible
need
deniability.
to legally kill
I mean, I've seen a lot
someone
of shootings
in
like-
America.
That's-
Qualified
But
immunity.
you're
That's
talking
what's
about,
called.
Bernadette, you're talking about plausible deniability or something
No,
like that.
no,
Qualified
no,
immunity.
I'm talking about
Qualified immunity.
and it is something.
Yeah.
It is something that the police union have worked into our laws that the police get no matter how they go about killing the person who's holding the gun. If they don't even have to be holding a gun, all the cop has to do is say, "I feared for my life."
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Because I've
And
seen a lot
they
of these police shootings, and
and
even when
that's
somebody
how they
was
get
clearly
away with
dead,
it, my
they
dear.
were still
That's how
shouting
they
like,
get away with it.
"Don't move," while a person is dead on the ground. And in Europe, we have a big difference in that because the arrest is more important.
Understand?
I wish we
Understand.
had that kind of mentality in this country today, but the reason we don't, I mean, Hank, is because of the nature of the mass shootings that we have, the number of them, the sheer uh, disregard for human life here.
Yeah.
That
Let me tell you something hilarious that happened today in the Netherlands.
What?
The Royal Dutch Air Force was having an exercise with Apache helicopters. And there was this nutcase who shot at one of their Apache helicopters with an air gun.
Really?
Of course, they didn't fire back.
Well, that's good.
The guy,
That's
the
good.
guy was arrested, and he now has to go to court. But yeah, I mean, the goal of such a thing. But yeah, the gun problems, we have them too. But of course, much less
Not on
so.
the degree that we have.
Well,
In Europe,
speaking of
criminals kill
helicopters,
criminals.
Yes.
Lovers kill each other. You've got the occasional family drama in which the guy or the woman kills the kids and themselves and the partner, but that's about it. And I mean, often you see me post on Facebook, "Here we go again," and that's actually the feeling I have.
Yeah.
And I'm really
well,
sorry about
Because it
that.
keeps
on
happening over and
helicopters,
over. Go ahead,
Yeah.
we had
Bernadette. You wanted to
we
say
had
something? Indeed.
speaking of helicopters, last night we had two Black Hawk helicopters
Yeah,
crash into each other
very
in
sad.
in a
We lost 9.
we lost 9 soldiers, and
Where
that's
was that?
absolutely tragic. That was in Kentucky, and
Yep.
and it's very sad that we've lost 9 more people.
9 young
Um,
servicemen.
yes, they were on a routine mission, whether or not they were engaged in some sort of training operation. They don't know.
Yeah.
They do know that the 2 helicopters
Yeah,
ran into
it
each
was a
other
training
and
mission,
crashed.
and they were under night vision. They were using night vision
Yes.
goggles to,
Yes, and so
And a month
both
ago,
helicopters.
that
another
on
one.
top of the school shooting is awfully
Yeah.
sad,
Yeah.
and
And a month or two
my
ago,
heart
another one crashed in
really
Texas.
does go out to
Yeah.
all of those people, because one of the reasons why I was gone for as long as I've been gone for the last couple of weeks is I've lost 4 people that I know in my own life, and I was
Indeed.
just trying to deal with that.
Yeah.
So this enormous loss of life that leaves this planet on a daily basis is overwhelming at times,
Yeah,
and
it's
every once in a
staggering.
while I need to take a break.
Yeah.
Let me,
So-
Well, logical.
on the risk of
I
being
mean-
rude, I've let Catman sit there. Catman, Keith, how are you, brother?
Hey, just listening in on the conversation.
Good deal. How you doing?
Yeah, hanging in there, by the tip of my fingernails, just like everybody else. I
Outstanding.
was thinking about the police officers who had to shoot that girl who killed those kids.
Yeah.
You wonder if in the back of their mind they were thinking about like Sandy Hook and stuff, the recent shootings.
It's the world we live in now, brother. Isn't it sad?
Yeah, the officer said you are not getting up. You killed those kids. Could that be in the back of his mind?
Might be.
Well, Maria Betancourt, bless her heart, she just came in with a $5 donation and said the cop that killed a black unarmed shoplifter suspect was fired. He shot him in the chest for shoplifting.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much. Yeah. Too many times in this country, that's the answer to everything is the gun. That's what's so sad is we talk about banning assault weapons. I keep coming back to this video in my head that I saw a long time ago in London. This guy with a machete, and he's already stabbed a couple people, and he's going on a rampage, and all these London police get around him with shields and get close to him and don't reach in there and take the fucking knife away from him. If that would have been America, they would have mowed him down on the street in a heartbeat. It's our culture here. That's the answer the police have is the gun. The answer the people have is the gun.
Yeah.
Well, what can we figure out here? What is the common denominator in all the bullshit that happens? Yeah, it's this love affair that we have with it. And when you go to the extent that some of these people do, and some of them go, I felt so good about so many views on that TikTok video, and I got a lot of comments. But you'd be amazed at how many of them came in defending the gun.
Qualified immunity has really allowed the police officers to run away with doing all kinds of shit like knees on neck, chokeholds, shooting people, whatever, okay? And I think the courts are finally saying enough is enough. You have to stand responsible. If you're going to carry a firearm in this country, you have to be responsible for the discharge of that firearm. That's what's happening to those parents whose child went into that school up in Michigan, and now they're being charged for giving him a gun, knowing he was mentally ill. Okay, and bravo to these policemen in Tennessee that ran in there in 15 minutes and didn't let the fact that this woman had two AR-15s, and they went in and they stopped her from killing more people than she was fully capable of killing.
Yeah, and she had them legally. Don't forget she bought them legally.
Yes, every one of them that she bought were legal weapons.
And apparently, she was under some sort of medical care. They haven't actually said what kind of medical care.
She was under the care for a mental disorder.
Okay.
That's bad.
How do you get that into the system where she can't be buying a weapon?
We're talking about Tennessee, who just legally lowered the age of buying a gun from 21 to 18.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, let's don't forget that Tennessee is one of the big gun rights states that we have. They're willing to go to the carpet on gun rights. And who was that guy you called out the other day, Barbert or whatever his name was, who actually said, we can't do nothing about it.
We're not going to fix this? Then his ass should be voted out of office.
Burchett. Congressman out of Tennessee. My daddy said if a man with a gun wants to kill you, well, he's just going to kill you. A lot of help there, Congressman. Johnny Fly, are you in the room?
The people of Tennessee rose up today and they rallied in the state capitol. That shit's got to go on until the next election. And rally at the fucking voter box. That's where the rally needs to be done. Is at the voter box, because we keep electing these same individuals.
That's where the power
back into office, over and over and over. Our voice, our vote has power. Michigan, the state of Michigan has shown us how to do this. They started electing people that would change their laws. And now their laws are being changed. We have an example to follow.
We have the power.
All we need to do
the
is
ultimate
do it.
power in any, whether it be national politics or local, baby. It is the voters of this country that still at this point retain the power. And that is trying to be chipped away. I don't know how many stories I've read here lately of states trying to do away with being able to vote at a college.
They had signs that said, John, how are we the future if we're dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Nashville, and let me tell you a little something about Tennessee. Okay? I watched that thing yesterday on there, and I was disgusted by it. With all the singing and the prayers and whatnot. The thing is, we have 95 counties. 2 of them are liberal. The rest are exactly Trump-loving things. And what they're doing, what the Republicans are doing in this state is they're gerrymandering. They're suppressing votes in Shelby County Davidson
Yes.
County, they are gerrymandering the crap out of it, uh, to where it's
Mm.
getting harder and harder to even elect because they want it. We make a lot of money here for the
Yeah.
whole state, and but one thing I thought was interesting was one of the ladies that were killed in that school was a friend of Governor
Mhm.
Lee's and his wife.
Yes,
Mhm.
I saw that.
And was
And I
supposed to have dinner with them that night.
Yeah.
right, and I think that's truly odd because Lee, ever since he's been in office, he lowered. You don't have to have any kind of nothing. You just go get one.
Yeah,
I mean,
constitutional carry. That's what they call
right,
it.
Yeah.
right,
Guaranteed by the
and
Constitution. Freedom to.
Nashville. They try since Nashville's a money maker. They're trying to make Nashville like this friendly Southern town. Well, honey, it ain't like that no more. It's
Mhm.
honestly not. You cannot go down the street without getting shot here. I could not tell you how many people has gotten shot in the last month just by
Oh.
road rage. Just somebody willy nilly going down the road and pointing a gun and blowing you away.
Well, you
You
know what
know?
Road
needs to
rage.
happen in that
Road rage.
situation? More people need to carry guns in their car. That way, when that happens, the good guy with the gun can shoot at the bad guy with the gun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's their logic.
that'll
That's
be the
their
thing.
logic.
It's that one
John,
second of
I like
anger
to give us a
that
thank
makes
you.
you lose the rest of your life.
Yes,
1 second of not thinking, you lose
It-
your life.
it's gonna mess up your life for the rest of your life, whether you live through it or not. Bernard, wait, let's give Bernard.
I heard something else from a friend of mine in the LGBTQ community. He said that apparently, and I'm not sure whether, well, it was investigated or it hasn't been investigated, but the school where the shooting took place during 1999 till 2006,
Mhm.
apparently there was sexual abuse going on, and maybe the shooter was at that school during that time. She would have been around eight. But
Okay.
nobody knows why she chose that target, and nobody knows why
Yeah.
she chose the other
She
target.
left the
So
Right.
manifesto, but
Apparently,
we
she
haven't
went
there's
heard.
a
to
lot
school there.
going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
haven't heard
Apparently,
what's
she
in
never
that
went to
know
school
now.
manifesto
there.
yet. Let me
Okay.
send out a
We'll never
quick
know
thank
now.
you to
true,
James
we'll never
Lee,
know.
who came in with a
Hang on.
$25 donation and said, "Finally, I am pleased to finally see an indictment. Hopefully,
Thank you.
more to come soon." James, thank you very much. JP, thank you. I appreciate it tremendously. And yes, let's hope this is the
And
first
John,
one.
Hey,
Yes.
John.
Hello.
hang on, you guys. I just want to say thank you to Angie for coming in here and using your voice and giving us spot on information from Tennessee. You're from Tennessee, and
Yeah.
I
She's from
appreciate
Nashville.
you using your
Thank
voice
you.
here. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we
Indeed.
do.
Indeed.
Well, I'm
Hey,
glad to be here because I don't know what I do. I don't have anybody. I'm so angry. I'm angry.
Your girl, you got a family now,
Yeah.
okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Hey,
pissed off
John.
people in this family. Yes, Johnny Fly.
I just want to say, is my ears deceiving me or my eyes when I hear that Trump got indicted finally? It's Christmas
No, that's
Eve
what
in
we're
the March.
discussing, Johnny Fly. You got to catch up with us, brother. We
Johnny-
found out it
Johnny,
was
you
all a
hate me,
rumor.
honey.
It was just a big thing put out by the media to make everybody just go, ooh, and we found out it's a bunch of bullshit and it ain't happening.
It came from Truth Social. It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's an
Yeah.
indictment, Johnny Fly.
Yeah.
It hasn't been
So
served
great.
yet, but yeah.
Well,
And here's something that I predict that Trump will let us know immediately what the charges are.
Oh,
He
We
already
won't
made
have
it.
to wait for Braggs to
he
do that,
can't
okay?
wait to get in front of a microphone.
Well,
baby.
You know, this could be an April
John.
Fool's joke. This
Yeah,
could be an April
yeah.
Fool's joke.
BW said April Fools, Johnny Fly.
Yeah, but C-SPAN
I'm
just
the only
quoted
April
it.
Fool around.
If it's an
Let
April
let
Fool's
us all
joke, it's a good one.
also just a short break. Let us all wish our big fellow Andy Bakuta a happy stay in the hospital for the coming few days. And I hope
Yes,
they can
absolutely.
fix
Andy
everything they
Pagoda.
need
Bless
to
him.
fix.
That filthy
Andy.
mouth liberal, that guy,
Love you, dude.
that,
You know
we
I
love
you,
that
man.
guy. We
He
love
is,
that
man.
guy. We love everybody. Oh,
So
wait.
let's give him a big hug.
I love me some Andy Pacuda, okay?
Yeah, he's a good man. I'll tell you.
Mm-mm. And healing
but no,
blessings out to you, Andy. You know that's right.
Right.
y'all love you.
You and your
But
wife, Amy.
I,
I
Hmm.
felt
I
the
just,
sneeze coming on. I knew it.
well, I just wanted to mention, like I said, C-SPAN quoted, they read a quote from Trump that, it's the same bullshit. It's a witch hunt, and the prosecutors, politics involved, and all that bullshit. But I'm happy to hear it from everything I'm hearing. The prosecutor and stuff, they confirmed it. So I just came in not long ago,
Well, this is
and
the first of many more I think is coming.
oh, I agree.
I think
I
Georgia
agree.
will be
Well,
the next one before Jack Smith comes up. But,
Would he be allowed to escape to Russia?
I have some of Trump's Truth Social quotes today.
oh, pray tell, what did he
Okay.
say?
Always
Okay.
funny.
In the first one. Hold on for a second. I have to
Okay,
pull
you
some
gotta
notes back.
It
quit
is
laughing.
funny. And true.
In the first one, before the indictment, I have gained such respect for this grand jury and perhaps even the grand jury system as a whole. And this is in all caps, y'all. The evidence is so overwhelming in my favor, so ridiculously bad for the highly partisan and hateful district attorney that the grand jury is saying, hold on, we're not gonna just rubber we're not a rubber stamp, which most grand juries are branded as being. We're not going to vote against the preponderance of evidence or against the large number of legal scholars, all saying that there's no case here. Drop this sick witch hunt now. Okay? That was prior.
I'm sorry, I thought we had a direct quote from him, so.
Now, by the time he got finished after the fact, and everybody had commented on it, this was the last one that I got. He said, these thugs and radical left monsters have just indicted the 45th president of the United States of America and the leading Republican candidate by far for the 2024 nomination for president. This is an attack on our country, the likes of which has never been seen before. It is
No,
likewise a
Pearl Harbor was
continuing attack on our once free and fair elections. The USA is now the third world nation, a nation in serious decline. So sad.
So sad. So sad.
Yeah.
I can just feel
That's
America
right.
just
Yeah.
all
Let
sadness.
me get my glass on that one, okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna the entertainment value of this shit is gonna pick up tremendously.
And let us be honest. Pearl Harbor was less important compared to this.
Well,
In his
Attack
mind.
on your
in
nation.
his mind, yeah.
Yeah,
In
it
his
is mine.
mind, yeah. This surpasses everything.
By
In
the
history.
way, if I may, it's good to hear from you, Blue Hank.
Hey,
It's
John
been a
Fly.
long,
Yeah, it's been a long time, Hank. We
time.
appreciate you
Oh
coming
yeah,
by.
I mean, I had so much other stuff on my mind. I survived COVID. Yay.
Yay.
Carmalago, I like
Yeah, it
that.
was
We did
really
too.
funny.
Yay.
I felt like I had the flu for about 1.5 weeks, and then I was supposed to go to the hospital to do a lung function test because I've got asthma. So and I think, okay, let's test myself before. Oh fuck, I've got COVID. 3 days later, COVID was
Hank,
gone.
we
It
are
tested
so
negative.
glad that you survived COVID,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
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 We're
But
glad
the really
everybody
stupid thing,
survived that shit,
the
but not
really,
everybody
the
did.
really, the really stupid thing is that after this COVID bout, and I coughed the lungs out of my body, you know.
Yes.
I went again for the lung test, so I did my blowing in the machine and stuff like that.
Yes.
2 days later, my well, not a lung surgeon, but lung specialist phones me. He says, "You don't need to be checked every year anymore because your lungs have actually improved."
Wow. Okay, so COVID
Apparently,
did you some good then, huh?
I don't. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
We're
Maybe I
good.
have to thank COVID for it. Yeah, but I'm really happy, and I didn't. I don't know. I was busy watching series, doing other stuff, and there were a lot of times that I thought, I have to get on, I have to get on, I have to go to the group, but all the
Well, we're
things
glad
came
you
up
came by,
you
brother.
forget. Yeah, but thank you. I'm really happy that
Yeah.
you enjoy me being back.
We do. We miss people. We miss Bernadette. Tonight was the first night Bernadette's been back in a little while.
Oh,
I've seen several
Yeah,
comments in
welcome
the
back,
chat that
Bernadette.
everybody was happy to see Bernadette back. We do indeed miss her when she's gone. We miss any of our blue dots when they're our regulars that are here, and then all of a sudden you're not here. We wonder what the hell happened. You know,
oh
so
well, we do have a war. No, we don't. Ukraine has a war, but that's still
And-
going on.
oh
And
yeah,
you know, it's
Finland
nice
is
to
actually
see Angie back
pretty
too.
cool.
Angie, are you a new person here tonight? I don't remember seeing
Well,
you before.
I've been here. I've been in the family for a long time. It's just I just now figured out how to get into the room.
she's been on the show. I've been calling her
Awesome.
Angel for the last few times she's been on the show because John's blind.
Because
Well, it
John's
worked.
Because John needs
I'm
glasses.
blind.
Well, is she not an angel? Thank you for coming
She
in.
is.
There you
She
go.
is.
See,
Gorgeous.
so I had it right at the beginning.
Well,
Call her off.
I want to make a toast to Indictment Day and this indictment, and I just think it's a wonderful thing, and may
Indeed.
more come.
And
May
indeed,
more
I
come.
have my glass up, and
Happy holiday.
I toast to your toast.
I have a coffee
Absolutely.
mug up now too.
Absolutely.
And I love it when
Drink
I pick
'em
up
if
a
you
coffee cup and it says, my coffee cup here, if you don't know what it says, I hate it when I wake up in the morning and Donald Trump is president. Hey.
let me open
Well,
my
my
Dr.
mug
Pepper.
My
He
mug
still
got
could
this
be.
Don
Yes,
Briscoe
no,
could
no,
be,
no, no,
guys.
no. No.
He still could be
No.
president, John.
No.
He
He
still
still
could
could
be.
be.
Come on, Dave.
Yes.
Don't
History
make me
has
slap you,
No, we
buddy.
proven
got
that
things
you can run
positive.
for public office while in prison. Absolutely.
Not
Oh, he
super
can.
law.
He can.
Stupid law.
You were going to say,
John,
Johnny Fly?
You have people who are saying that you need to run credits.
Oh, I got to run credits.
Oh.
Oh, here John has to play with the mouse again because my buttons don't work again. Yeah, we had to restart the computer. Had a problem with the computer, so had to restart the computer. Send us letters. That's not the right button. Don't forget to write us letters. Is it this one? No, we're having a Blue Dot family meeting. It's not the red one. Don't launch anything, John. This is a good time to remind you that we're having a Blue Dot family meeting in San Antonio, Texas on May 19th, 20th, and 21st. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will be in San Antonio enjoying this the river walk. We'll be enjoying the Mikado. We'll have puffy tacos. They're going to be so much fun. So please, if you're able to, get your ass on down here, and we'd love to see you. Oh, that's not it. Jesus, come on. Which one's the... No.
Press them all at
You-
the same time.
You'll
I
get
found
it
it.
eventually.
I got it. There's only a limited number of freaking things I can hit with the button over here.
There you go.
I hate the mouse. I want my buttons back. They're all right here.
We knew you could do it. John.
See? Look here. I'll show you. This is what I normally deal with. See this thing? It's all colorful. It got lots of little buttons on there no matter what button I hit. The sound ones work.
I just need you to
See?
shut the
All
fuck up.
the sound ones work. Just none of the
Hey,
ones that control
Do
the
the crying
camera.
baby again.
Oh, the crying baby. See, I can do the crying baby. I can throw in some violin while the baby cries because it's such a sad up. And then we can all tell the baby, shut the fuck up. And it's a whole... we can play them all at the same time. We can be slapping the baby while it's... Yeah, it's the whole 9 yards here. Oh, shit. I just lost my power cord. That's all right. It's got 100% battery. It's been hooked up. It never moves. This is my old iPad, and that's what I use it for. That, and it still connects to the internet, so I come in here and I pay all my bills on there, and watch my bank account drop to nothing. So, but y'all have done a great job tonight. I want to thank everybody who came in tonight and donated. Y'all don't know what that means to us, especially today. It's the last day of this month. Your donations that you make, unless you make them through PayPal, they come in next month. So they add everything up that y'all have donated through the month, and then on the 21st of next month, I get that money. And we prefer it that way because it mounts it up, and we're able to pay bills with that. And so I want to tremendously thank everybody who stepped up tonight. It was extraordinarily nice of y'all to do that. and my heartfelt thanks to all of you that came in tonight and donated that way, and to all of our Patreon members that you see rolling by there that donate on a monthly basis to keep this show going. And we can't say thank you enough. Anyway, all that other mushy shit. Anyway, yes, I like my soundboard. I just don't use it very much. I like that.
So how many guns will you buy from that? Sorry.
No, I'm done buying guns in my life. I don't need any more. I don't need any more in my life. I just,
good.
I have to worry about those around me.
You're gonna buy some.
Huh?
You're gonna buy some more buttons.
I need more buttons. I need more buttons. I like buttons.
He does need more buttons.
I guess. See, we can.
He needs glasses, damn it.
I need glasses so I can read the buttons. See, we got lots of them here. This is what Donnie. This explains Donnie's personality.
You, simply put, are a short-sighted, utterly useless, oxygen-wasting human form of pollution, a Darwin Award-deserving, selfish coward.
That's Donnie.
Nice.
See, I love that. I kept that there because yeah. And then I got Joe Biden.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
That's Joe Biden's voice.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Oh, that's nice.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it.
Hey,
Anyway.
that's nice. That's Donald Trump's endorsement now.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
this indictment is a big fucking deal. Today, history was made.
Yes.
The rule of law is still being fought for, and you guys, we are all a part of it. We are watching history being made, and I'm happy to do so.
I've got a smile on my face today. We're not there yet, but we got the indictment. We all knew it was going to come, and we knew that it's past due, because like I keep saying, we're all witnesses to all of this shit. We all know what happens.
But the really good indictments is yet to come.
The really good stuff is yet to come.
I'm
And
just
I
glad
think that they
this
have
grand
been
jury has the
encouraged
balls
by
to do
today.
it.
The world wanted to see him held accountable, not just Americans. The world wanted him held
wanted to see
accountable
it.
because it is the most powerful job in the world. It is the most dangerous job in the world for the rest of the world. So we don't want no lunatic there or criminal. So it was important that you set this precedent to say no future criminal presidents will be
Yes,
taken on.
absolutely.
Well, I'm wondering if we're gonna have any violence now. What do you think?
I think we're going to see somebody puff up. We're going to see somebody puff up. I think.
Yeah.
There's not going to be there'll be no J6. There'll be no J6.
I don't think we're going to see that. Not at this point. He's
Don't
really
get
going to have to
their
rally
asses
the
arrested.
troops for that bullshit again. But and
He's
he could do
already
it.
rallying the
He
troops.
could do it.
And trust me, he's gonna make a shit ton of money off of just this indictment.
And don't forget, it does not take that many people to make a whole lot of fucking damage.
He's also going to get a shit ton of TV coverage, too.
Yes, he will.
Yes, he is.
Let me send out a
Yes, he
great
is.
big thank you to Angela Barnes, who just came in with a $20 donation. Angela, thank you very much. We appreciate it tremendously,
Thanks,
darling.
Angie.
Thank you.
Well, I want to say, this is what I want to say, John.
Oh, is that
sending
you?
that.
Yes.
Oh, see, John's always on the slow track,
Usually
baby.
I go by different names here.
He needs more than
But,
glasses. He needs more than glasses, Angie.
I want to give you that in memory of the children that died here in Nashville,
Thank
because
you,
I
baby.
know you are fighting a good fight, and I don't know what I'd do without you, to be honestly.
Thank you so much for
You
saying
helped
that,
me
baby.
get through all
It's,
of it.
I look at it as we got to lean on each other. I say this all the time. I get so many compliments, and every one I get, I keep wanting to. I want to say the same to you, because I've said it before. I lean on y'all as much as the other way around. It's true. This family means everything to me. This is going 7 years of this. The heartache that we have suffered together for so much shit. And then we're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, that maybe something, we're going to get some justice out of this. But regardless, we still have to move forward every day of our lives. And for some of us, every fucking day is a battle. And it's this is a place where I hope we can all come together, and this is where we can find support and a common cause.
You have lifted my spirits. Maybe I won't yell at my customers tomorrow when I'm working.
There you go. Well, I keep saying, put a smile on your face and try to give it away. Let me thank Michael Johnson, who just came in with $2 a set. Let Diaper Don begin the grift. Yeah, that's what he's going to do it. Fuck Trump. He's already started, I'm sure. Yes.
In Blue Dots, there is always the creed, Semper Fidelis.
Always faithful, my friend. We are faithful.
This is the way.
We are faithful to our cause. Every one of us.
Sure.
Indeed, brother.
Welcome.
Indeed. Thank you for being here. Keith, you've been here a long time, brother. Me and you have had discussions on what the purpose of that weapon is. We've been there.
Well, you're busy. I mean, what can I say?
Semper Fi, my friend. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
Hoorah. Hoorah. Let me thank Michael Johnson, who just came in. Oh, wait, I did that. I'm sorry. I'm losing my ever-loving mind. Anyway, I guess we ought to wrap it up for this evening. I want to thank everybody for coming in. We had a grand time this evening. The action, I think, is going to start picking up. He's not going to take this just sitting down. So tomorrow, expect some kind of headline that is going to be just, well, look at there, Bernadette.
Yes.
Thank you, darling. Bernadette Pre just came in with a $20 donation. Bernadette, bless your
For
heart.
all
Thank
the
you,
reasons
baby.
of today.
Go, Bernadette.
Thank you,
You go,
darling.
girl.
It is the kindness
I
of
love
y'all's
you,
heart that
John.
I'm able to pay my bills. So I thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Yeah, getting old is the only job I can get. Shit, nobody else will hire my ass. You're too fucking old. Anyway,
Dude.
thank you, darling. I appreciate it.
Well,
You're
good
welcome.
night, John. I'm going to get out of here and go cook some dinner.
All right, Angie, thank you very much, darling, for coming in. We appreciate it. And from now on, I'll say it right. Hey,
Okay.
hey, I got an idea. Go ask Karen Van Wyck how long it took me to get her name right. And I got it right for a while and then slipped right. I ain't even going to say the other word because if it comes out of my mouth, I'm afraid it would stick again. So
Just stay with the Y.
stay with the Y. Wyck.
Karen
Karen
van
Van
Wijk.
Wyck.
Yes,
Wijk.
it's always in there. Anyway,
She's Dutch as Wijk.
Angie, I want to say Angel. Angie and
Angela.
Angela. Thank you very much for coming in tonight, darling. I appreciate it.
One thing. The only people that call me Angela is people that I owe money to. So,
Hello, Angela.
Angel,
Good.
anybody else.
James Price says you're an angel, so I might stick with that.
Thank you.
Darling, thank you very much for being
All
here. And
right,
thank you
y'all
for
have
being
a
a
good
part of the
night.
family, baby. Good night. And let's go down. Let's get rid of these guys first. Johnny Fly.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate it. Take care of
Thanks.
Pennsylvania for us.
Oh, I'm doing my best. I'm sorry I
Outstanding.
came in a little late, but
Always
better
appreciate
late
it.
than never.
Indeed. And let me see who we got. We got Keith. There's another guy. See, I got to get glasses. Thank you, brother, for coming in.
Always love to be with the family, listen to your conversation and thoughts. Very enlightening.
We've had a good night tonight. We were all in a good mood. We've got reason to celebrate today. But tomorrow the fight goes on. So, anyway. Hank. Blue Dot
Yes.
Hank, man, we're so glad you came around. We've missed you, brother. But I have seen comments of yours in various posts that I've done, so Casey, I knew you were still out there, brother.
I am around.
Yes.
I just need to read everyone this. The Facebook page, the other 98%, just posted this as a live lesson. Live your life in such a way that everyone on Earth isn't laughing their asses off and high-fiving each other when you get indicted.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Well, Hank, we appreciate it, brother, and we thank you. And don't be a stranger. Come back.
No,
Hey, guess what? We're going to do this again on Sunday, so,
Oh, cool. Maybe I'm there. Maybe
try to
I'm
make
there.
a ride.
I'm not sure yet.
We'll be here waiting on you.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
let me jump in here because Miss Linda just came in with a $20 donation and said, Happy Indictment Day and fuck Trump.
Yeah.
Miss Linda, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Wait a minute. Miss Jane, are you in here?
I am.
Well, darling, why didn't somebody throw a rock at me and say Miss Jane's in the room?
John,
Yes, dear.
if you're the one who started all this shit, and we are so grateful to you,
Oh, darling.
because you made our life easier too. You know,
Yeah.
put forth so much energy and spirit and passion. I don't know what we would have done without you, honestly.
Well, I thank you, sweetheart. It's like I said, the feeling is mutual. Y'all have let me be given me a place to let let me vent. You know, that's what somebody said. That's a great rant. Well, I gotta get that shit out of my head because I'm down here thinking it all day. I gotta get it out of my system, and y'all provide me that avenue to do that. So, right back at you, Miss Jean. Just gotta throw a rock at me every once in a while. When we get a full room like this, John can't see the board. Anyway, I want to thank you for coming
Hey,
in.
you got all these moderators in here to help you out, and they ain't even helping.
Not a bit.
See how they are?
Not a bit. I'm out here on a string by myself. I feel like a pinata. Bank. No, I'm fine, baby.
I can't push any buttons for him.
I know it. I ain't got no buttons. All I can do is push these other buttons. I want my buttons back. Anyway, where were we? Saying goodbye to everybody. Aussie Dave.
Yeah,
Thanks
that's
for
me.
That's you, brother. Thank you for coming in. Enjoyed it.
My pleasure, mate.
Outstanding. We're all coming to your house eventually. You know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We are. We're making plans behind your back, buddy. That's it.
Yeah, well,
It's going to be a surprise party.
Runway.
Dave,
Yeah,
make the
I'm
barbie
waiting.
ready. Just make the barbie ready.
I'll put a shrimp on the barbie.
There you
There you
go,
go.
brother.
Hey, you better put a whole bunch of them.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
more
we
than
know you
one.
love, you know, you're well loved back over here in the States, brother. We love you a lot. Thank you for coming in.
This is
Billy
Keith from
Mitchell.
Minnesota. I'm moving in with Bernadette.
You're moving with Bernadette. She's within distance.
good
We can
move.
get to her house.
I think you
Yes,
gained some
sir.
weight.
Hey John, we could all run down to Australia when our winter's here. That way we'll
Yeah.
have spring again.
There you go. There you go. We'll be going through spring. We'll just come back here for this spring, and we'll just keep doing that back and forth. It's a plan. I wish. Anyway.
That's all the money you need. That's all the money. How
That's
much
all.
money do you need?
Yeah, really. What are you gonna do with it anyway? Pay bills, shit like
Look at
that.
Donald Trump. Look at Donald Trump. What's he almost 80 and he's still pushing to make millions. Fucking, how long are you going to live to? 120?
Yeah, let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
But I want him to live long enough to pay the piper, baby. You know? Anyway.
Yeah.
Dave, thank you for coming in. Come back and visit us, brother.
Cool.
Outstanding. All right. And miss you, chick.
Yes, John.
Thank you, darling, so much for everything you do.
You know what, John?
Hi.
They did a really good job hitting that like button
Did they?
tonight.
What did we get?
Did you see that?
No, I can't see it.
136.
136 likes tonight?
Yeah. at some point
Outstanding. Wow.
We had close to 200 people between Facebook, Discord, and YouTube watching live.
Outstanding. We did good
Facebook
tonight.
has
People were...
Facebook has 384 likes, 189 comments, and 32 shares. So.
Outstanding. We did good
There
tonight.
you go.
Yeah, well, it ain't my handsome looks that's doing it, baby. It's this Blue Dot family. It's this
That's not
conversation
too late.
that goes
You can
on.
still hit that like button.
Hey,
and share
if you
and
haven't done it
subscribe.
already, hit it 2 or 3 times. Does that work?
Yeah.
I was gonna
No, it doesn't
I
work
was
that way.
gonna
No, it don't work that way.
Once you're off the air, you can still like the
Yes.
video out watching it.
If you're watching it after the live show, you can still hit that button, baby, because it still
If you hit
counts.
the thanks button, you can still contribute.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Yes, you can. And on that note, Miss Chick, thank you, baby.
I'm so glad.
You're welcome,
Bernadette,
John,
that
and
you're
I
not
want
a
to
member of my church.
also want to say thanks, Mitch, for popping in earlier.
Mitch Goldstein, indeed.
Absolutely.
And I hope him and Julie have a wonderful time on their vacation. They deserve it.
Yes,
yes.
absolutely.
Indeed.
The traveling Goldstein.
I mean,
Yes.
tell you. Anyway, and Bernadette, baby,
Yes,
thank you
sir.
for coming in. We missed you.
I would.
I hope you saw the chat in there. People were telling they're glad to see you back and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
we
I've been
missed-
right in there with them. And
Outstanding.
it's been
Yeah,
a
we missed
wonderful
it,
night
yeah.
to make a return.
It was.
And I want to thank everybody who could help contribute tonight. You guys are awesome. This family is
Indeed.
awesome. And thank you for standing up for democracy in America. This is
It's what we do.
we need to do.
Indeed.
The rule of law stood today.
It prevailed,
Lock
yep.
him
The
up.
trail ahead is not going to
Lock
be easy,
him
but
up.
we're
Lock him
carrying
up.
that banner,
Lock
baby.
him up.
Lock his ass up.
Absolutely.
I bet Hillary's
Yes.
just grinning ear to ear right now. I love it. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for being part of this. Again, and you have a good reason to. Put a smile on your face tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And pass that shit
by
around.
the
Why are
way,
you
John-
smiling? Hey, did you hear about, just smile up a
Who's got the
story.
biggest smile?
Who's got the
Who's
biggest
got the biggest
smile?
smile?
Smile and
Indeed.
You know who
wave.
it has?
Just smile and wave.
Hillary Clinton. Hillary
James
Clinton.
Price, we love you back, brother. Jeff Curry, thank you for being here. Michael Johnson, take care of yourself. BW, all of you, thank you so much for being here. Our Blue Dot family on YouTube, on Facebook. It's the world in that chat, baby. Anyway, y'all say goodnight to everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Happy
We love you,
Indictment Day.
and we'll be back here again Sunday for another Blue Dot family meeting. So come by and join us. Get in Discord. Come in and join the conversation. Every one of you are welcome. Anyway, I got to do this with the mouse again. Holy shit! I just got to find the mouse. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We are out of here. Y'all take care of yourself.